ago with a client who has who has achieved the objective where she hired me for, and right now she is doing really really well. So I don't see any sense in continuing the program, and so today was the last session that I had with her. But I want to use that story as a case study because it was so amazing. So she initially hired me 3.5 months ago to work with her one on one. Initially for weight loss, and but I noticed that in our conversations there are many times where she made mention about the idea of running. She talked about running, and so we dive deep into that because I wanted to because in order for you to lose weight, you don't have to do a lot of cardio. You actually don't. Yeah, and I made it very very clear to her, but she and here's the thing, she knows what to do to lose weight. She knows about exercise. She's hired many personal trainers before, and one of the personal trainers she's stuck with for 3 years, so she knows a lot of stuff about nutrition, and she's using my fitness pal and all those things. But for some reason she couldn't get herself to stick in it, especially in one thing that she loved, which is running. So she kept mentioning about running, and I was like very curious that why is she mentioning about this so often. So we dive deep into that, and we realize that what truly makes her happy as a soul was running. And the reason why she wanted to lose weight and everything actually has got nothing to do with health. It's just got to do with allowing her to run more often. Her lifelong dream is to compete in an Ironman race. So she hasn't been able to train due to her weight, not really due to her weight, but due to a certain phobia, that she did. What's going on over there? Pudding. Okay, certain phobia that she's having, and she's suffering from multiple injuries in her body, and she in her own terms, in her own words, she actually said that she hates running during training, but her entirety of that running is just so that she can go to marathons and whatnot. She feels happy when she runs during the races, but for some reason she just dread the running during her training. So it's a disparity, isn't it? So on one hand, when she runs during races, she feels very very happy. She feels alive, and together with her friends and whatnot. Okay. Pudding. Okay, happy now. She's feeling very manja. Very manja ever since she came back from the vet. Okay, sit. Okay. Being cat dad is difficult. So, she feel this conflict within her where she wanted to run. She feels alive when she runs, but when she's on her own, when she trains, for some reason there's a lot of conflict within her. So we got to work. We started. That was, I think, like the second or third session. I sensed the need of that, and I put her into I said, okay, let me try something with you. And we got into it, and I did a hypnotherapy session with her, and we kind of like found out that sometimes when something happened to you, you learn the lessons from that something, but at the same time certain meanings were associated, and most of the time the meanings were not made clear. It doesn't appear in the conscious mind, it just appears in the subconscious mind, holding you back, suppressing you. And those are a lot of the hidden belief systems that you're not sure, you're not conscious that they are there, but it's so important that you become conscious about it. And so during the hypnotherapy session, we found out what was that, and then we put it away. There is a certain way during using hypnotherapy you can actually put it away. So I did this using NLP, so it was done, and wow, what happened after that was nothing short of phenomenal, because she basically, like, a lot of the results started to come. She started to use MyFitnessPal a lot more consistently than before. She started training. At first it was just once a week, but eventually it became more and more. And now I haven't seen her for 2 weeks. Came back, and she said to me just now, she said she ran more in 5 weeks than she did in 5 years. And her friends and her coach couldn't understand it, because where is this motivation coming from? And what changed for her internally is that previously she dreads training. Right now she loves training. She loves running. So and because she loves running, she was able to produce this level of work without feeling the effect of it. And logically so, because when you truly love something, it doesn't cost you anything to do what you love. So that is something that I think all of us can learn from. And if you are somebody who has been struggling with procrastination, if you're somebody who has been struggling with doing the things necessary to give you the results you want, something for you to take a look at, because there might be something within you that you don't like the process. And by simply solving this issue, by changing what you hate doing to what you love doing, unlimited consistency will naturally happen. Endless motivation will naturally happen. So that is what I would like you guys to invite you to consider. Is there something in your life that it is necessary for you to do, but you have been procrastinating? And could it be possible that there is something among the process involved that you don't quite like? And more importantly, I want to invite you to consider the causality of it, the effect, the cost of it. Because it is so easy for us to just push it aside and chuck it aside, and don't think about it, and just keep it aside, don't think about it. But that eats at you. That will eat at you, that will nag at you, that will annoy you. There are many things that you try to do, many projects, many endeavors that you try but never follow through. So if this is you, I would like you to consider taking a look at this. And what I have done is that I have prepared a webinar about this, a presentation on how to convert, how to fall in love with productive habits. How do you fall in love with productive habits so that you don't need to use willpower, you don't need discipline, you don't need motivation or perseverance. You will start to tap into that endless well of energy, of source, that will motivate you to do the things that you need to do endlessly. And this is especially important if you're a solopreneur going into 2021, because if you're a solopreneur, if you're not gonna do the work, nobody's gonna do the work, right? If you're a solopreneur, if you don't do the work, you're not gonna do the work. If you're someone who is looking to lose weight, if you're not gonna, no matter what is the plan you created, no matter what is the nutrition plan you have found, if you're not going to follow the plan, no results will materialize. If you are looking to improve and work in your relationships, if you're constantly forgetting or you're constantly delaying certain things that is required of you, your relationships won't improve as well. So whatever it is that you try to do in life, it is absolutely necessary that you are able to produce a necessary action. And if you and the only way to produce a necessary action consistently for the rest of your life is to make sure that you learn how to fall in love with those behaviors, those habits, those actions. And I want to share with you or the framework which I use with this client of mine, and all of my other many clients, and how you can apply all these principles in your life as well. So if that sounds, hi, Pudding, you want to say hi? Okay, Pudding is sick, but she wants to say hi. Hi. She's like, okay, anyway, it is time is up. I'm gonna go now. I would like to invite you guys to join my webinar. If you are listening to this via live stream, if you want to join my webinar, drop in, say willpower, or zero willpower. I will drop the link for you. Oh, no, why don't you go? I'm gonna go now, okay? I'm gonna go now. If you're interested in the webinar, drop in zero willpower, and I'll give you the information. It is happening sometime very, very soon. I will give you the information. All right. Yes, Brendan, you cut down rice and eliminate rice from meal. Well, many people would struggle with cutting down carbs, but I have a way to help overcome that. And anyway, I gotta go now because pudding is just causing me a lot of trouble. I'm gonna see you guys soon. All right. See you guys tomorrow. Stay safe. Stay healthy.